In this lesson, we complete the framework. We are looking at continuity and the larger role animals play alongside humans. We begin with continuity. Continuity is the ongoing existence of a system, even as its form changes. Form must be defined. Form is the physical structure through which a system is expressed. The body is a form. Continuity refers to the continuation of awareness beyond a single form. Now, we define transition. Transition is the change from one state or form into another. When an animal's physical body stops functioning, the form ends. The awareness does not end. It transitions. Now we return to the concept of the shared field. The shared field is the collective awareness that connects members of a species. When an individual animal leaves its physical form, its awareness returns to this shared field. This is not loss of existence. This is change in expression. Let us define connection. Connection is the relationship between systems that share awareness or interaction. Connection does not depend on physical presence. Physical presence can end. Connection can continue as memory, influence, and shared pattern. Now let's talk about imprint. Imprint is the lasting effect one system has on another through repeated interaction. Animals leave imprints. Humans leave imprints. These imprints influence future perception and behavior. Defining integration. Integration is the process of incorporating experience into a stable and usable form within the system. The relationship with an animal becomes integrated over time. This includes memory, pattern recognition, and emotional association. Integration stabilizes the experience of the relationship. Now let us define cooperation. Cooperation is coordinated interaction between systems that produces mutual benefit. Humans and animals exist in a cooperative relationship. This cooperation is not always conscious, but it is present. Animals support humans by providing feedback, increasing awareness, and stabilizing emotional states. Humans support animals by providing structure, providing care, providing environment. This is mutual. Now we define evolution. Evolution is change in a system over time through adaptation and interaction. This applies to both humans and animals. Through interaction, both systems adjust. Patterns shift, responses refine, awareness increases. Partnership. Partnership is sustained cooperation between systems over time. Humans and animals form partnerships. These partnerships are built on consistency, interaction, and shared environment. Let's discuss influence over time. Influence over time is the cumulative effect of repeated interaction between systems. A single interaction may have limited effect. Repeated interaction creates lasting change. This is how relationships deepen. Now we bring this together. Animals are not temporary events without impact. They are part of an ongoing system of interaction. Their presence influences human awareness. Human presence influences animal experience. The relationship continues through memory, pattern, and integration. Even when the physical form changes, animals are part of a larger structure of awareness and interaction. They are not separate from the human experience. They are part of it. When this is understood, the relationship is no longer seen as isolated or random. It is seen as part of a continuous system. Interaction has impact. Consistency creates stability. Everything you have learned here applies to humans as well. Humans and animals exist within the same larger field of consciousness. The difference is not separation. The difference is the degree of individuation. Animals are less individuated. Humans are more individuated. Because of this, humans develop stronger identity structures. They build belief systems. they interpret experience, and they hold emotional states for longer periods of time. This adds complexity, but it does not change the underlying system. State still determines perception. Signal still communicates more than words. Patterns still organize behavior. And the environment still influences every interaction. So when something feels unclear in a human relationship, the same structure applies. Look at the state. Look at the signal. Look at what is being repeated over time. When those become clear, behavior becomes understandable. Not controllable, understandable. And from that point, your response becomes more precise. Everything follows from that. This completes the animal's foundational course. You now have a clear structure for understanding how animals experience reality, how they interact with humans, and how the relationship develops over time. Thank you for joining us. Stay stable. Pay attention. Reality is speaking.